Good morning, fish keepers. Cam here from thefishroom.co.nz, and we've done it again. We've made it to Friday. Congratulations, everybody. Let's celebrate with coffee. That's good. I'm happy with that. I do enjoy a good coffee. Now, it appears that my camera's on a weird angle. It's like showing you the corner of the room and stuff. Anywho, so what have we got today? Not a heck of a lot. Obviously, most of my time right now is currently being consumed with the move from one place to another. For the best part of that, we are done. We are completely out of the last building. We're in the new building now, so we're at 8B Couture Place. The fish room that we're going to be selling fish out of is pretty much completed. Good morning, Brian. Yesterday, unfortunately, when I was playing around, making sure all the nozzles were working and the water was flowing through properly, I did notice a small pinhole leak in one of the pipes. So hopefully that's been sealed today and everything is up and running. Good morning, Gary. How you doing, buddy? And if it is up and running, then I'm good to move some fish over today. All the media was already pre-cycled from the last place, kept wet, kept moving, so there's no dramas there. I showed yesterday a photo of the filter systems. We've got a significant large amount of Sierra Cypher-X filter media in there. Also trying to improve the mechanical filtration by adding a lot more filter wool. So fingers crossed it becomes quite good. The flow is already a lot stronger than what it was in the previous system, so that's a bonus. All the lights are hung and above it, so that's all going well as well. The 3-foot tanks that are beside it, they're all filled now. They've got lights over them. This morning I'll be putting some heaters over them and then setting up the filtration, so they'll be good to go as well. So we're getting pretty close to having that ready to rock and roll. Morning, Zen Ginger. So once that's all going, I'll move the fish from the back room over into the sales room. I'll do a proper stock take of the fish, and there's bound to be stuff that's currently out of stock that is actually in stock. So I'll get that done and we'll be away laughing. Out the back, during this week, all the air filtration will set up. So that's a further 24 or so tanks set up through there. So that's all up and running now. So once we've got these fish from out the back into the main sales room, I'll be able to begin ordering some fish. I've already got some local breed stuff coming in next week. There's a couple of really nice fish in that lot. So some nice cories and some rams coming through. So they'll be good to go in a couple of weeks. Maybe a little bit longer, just depends how things go. So there will be some nice fish coming through, and then I'll begin looking through the wholesale list. And there's been plenty of people asking if they can get me this and get them that. So I'll be trying to fulfill everything that I can as far as that goes. So we're getting very, very close. So I'm happy with that. So thank you everybody for thank you everybody for your patience. I do really appreciate it. It's been quite a tenuous time, quite a strenuous time. Yeah, I knew it would be, but we are where we are, and we're nearly here, so that's a good time. And coinciding with the move, we've begun restocking all of the dry goods, the accessories that we'd sold out prior to that. So we've got a decent stock of Flourish and Prime, Stability back in stock. A lot of the Tetra range that we could get is now back in stock. We've been completely restocked with everything we could from Reptile, which is easily one of our top selling products. So that's what's stocked up. We've got some Hikari coming in. Hopefully be here today, probably Monday by the look of it, what I'm feeling. What else have we restocked on? And the Reptile stuff as well. I'm looking over that way because that's where the stock shelves are. And yeah, so we've restocked with a lot of the Flukers and the Reptile stuff as well. So some of the favourites of what we'll be trying to stock up first, and then we'll go deeper again. But yes, we've stocked up with some stuff. We've got some more frozen bloodworms that came in yesterday and frozen brine shrimp as well. So over the next few weeks, 4 weeks or so, we should be back to rolling how we were with everything. Fish-wise back available and product-wise back available. So again, thank you everybody for your patience. It has come to my attention, unfortunately, that all the freight is being increased at the end of this month. So that's obviously going to be freight in and out. So we currently are doing free shipping on everything that's not basically live fish or live animals, snails and whatnot. So I'm going to unfortunately have to review that and see if we can find another way to keep that going. If not, I need to work out a way of making it as cheap as possible for everybody. So over the next week or so, that's going to be a task that's I'm having to do. I'm going to try my hardest to be able to continue free shipping on everything where we can. But it's a significant increase from the couriers, and I know that also means there'll be a significant increase from the suppliers into me as well. So it's like a double-edged sword. So it may not be possible, but we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed that we're away. I hope, because I really like offering free shipping. And in accordance with that, while I'm doing that, I'll be just doing a review of all the pricing. There were some products as we're moving, because I've put the sale on, I was paying a bit more attention to some things. With some products that we're selling at pretty much a loss, but there's other products that we're selling at far too much of a profit. So we've bought a couple of products up and I've bought a couple of products down. But I'll just continue to look through that once we've gone through that. So there should hopefully be a few pricing changes, hopefully downwards for everybody. And we'll just have a look at the courier and the free shipping. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But if I can continue it on or work it out somehow, then that's the number one goal. So fingers crossed. Good morning, Cameron. How you doing, buddy? And hello, Silver Creek Aquatics. We have a guest lined up for next week that I am really, really excited about. I have been following this guy for multiple years. He's got a really good business selling aquarium food that, again, is based on what the fish eat. He does a lot of biotype type aquariums. There's a lot of stuff out in the wild and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about him coming on with us next week. It's definitely right at my alley as far as guests go and what people are doing within the hobby. So I'm hoping there'll be plenty of people out there that enjoy it as well. I'm sorry, there's been a couple of comments that I just have to stop giggling at. Why are the black caps so rubbish at cricket? I have my own opinions on why the black caps are so rubbish at cricket, Cam. I'm not going to voice them on a public forum. What do we got here? Your beard is magnificent. I know, off topic. You try an olive and castor oil hair lotion. Boy, this stuff does wonders. I don't use anything on my hair or my beard. That's not completely true, other than a beard wash, and every now and then I'll put a beard oil on if I'm going out. This is all au natural. It's been nearly a year since I've had a haircut and a beard cleanup, so it's going exactly how I like it. Anyhow, so I'm very excited to have next week's guest on board with us. I've been wanting to have a live chat with him for a very long time, so I'm more than excited about having a chat with him. So that for me at least is going to be really riveting, and I'm sure that it'll be very much the same for everybody else as well. And on that note, this afternoon, hopefully we will release our most recent podcast episode. I just got to finish chunking a couple of bits and pieces this morning and get it uploaded and get it going. So if you are hanging out for our recent podcast that's coming out, I'm sorry, we were meant to release it about 2 weeks ago, but we're clearly right in the middle of the shift and everything, so I didn't quite get there at all. So we should have the podcast up and running. That's available on Spotify and something else. I can't remember what it is. It's mainly Spotify we put it out on. So if you're interested in hearing our podcast, it's essentially one of the guests that we've had a couple months ago. But it's really nice to have a listen to that and revisit it and stuff like that. So, that'll be coming out hopefully today. And, of course, any of our guests that we have, you can rewatch the replay on YouTube as well. That gets saved on there and we keep it there. I used to run shampoo through my beard, but I found it sort of irritated my face a little bit, so I stopped using it. Also, I know a few months back, not even that, maybe 2 months ago, I told everyone that we had released it online of Aquarium Tools. I've only just realised that I haven't really shown them off or showed much to them. So there's 5 in the range. I've only got 3 here. We've got essentially Reptile feeding tweezers, which I actually think are ridiculously good for planting aquatic plants. And then we've got plant tweezers. Now, you've got to be really mindful of these plant tweezers. They're not actually perfect for planting all your plants. They're actually perfect for planting all of your aquatic plants. So be very mindful of that. So basically, they're both going to plant your plants quite well. But I actually personally prefer this style over this style. I'm not sure why. I just think they're feel a little bit stronger between my fingers as opposed to these ones. These ones work absolutely fine, and they're probably a little more nimble because they're a little bit thinner. But it's just these ones I personally prefer a little bit more. So we've got a couple of them. We also have scissors. So we've got these. I've got the curved ones here. We've also got the straight ones as well. So these are all made out of stainless steel, surgical stainless steel. They're a pretty high quality and they should last a long time as long as you look after them. Once they're wet, give them a quick dry with a quick towel and you're away laughing. I've been using my pair for probably close to a year now, my set. I've had no issues with them. They're still going absolutely fine. They still feel fine in my hand. They don't feel like they have lost in intensity or the way they sit or anything like that, so they're going pretty well. As long as you dry them off, you should be very unlikely to get any rust on them. The other thing you need to be mindful of is on the back of it, you need to keep them out of children, so don't let them go into children. Classic Kanban clam, when I was doing all the proofreading, I clearly did not read properly, and that's why we've got some tweezers that are perfect for panting plants, and we've got a lot of tools that you're not allowed to put inside of children. So just keep that in mind if you are going to buy them. They're perfect for panting your plants and not to be put inside of children. But hopefully next time we buy some, I'll proofread them a little bit more, or maybe I'll get someone else to proofread them, and we won't have quite as many mistakes. So like I said, there's 5 in the range. There's also the straight scissors and there's some small spring scissors. So you can buy them all individually, or we sell them as a group combo. If you buy all 5 at the same time, you get 20% off them. So it works out to be a fairly good deal to buy them all in one go. So that's all on the Aquarium Frenzy branded range. We've got a couple other bits and pieces that we're working on as well. We're running with scissors. What's my favorite as a kid? Don't run with scissors either. So we've got a few more products coming out in the Aquarium Frenzy range. Just working on them at the moment. Good things take time. And they just weren't quite able to do the priority for the time being. But the things that we're looking at bringing out, or the next lot of stuff we're looking at bringing out is going to be very helpful for most people. It is something that we in the shop and I at home use on a close to a weekly basis. So it should be a help for a lot of people. So that's where we're going with that. If everybody's lucky, at some point today, I might turn on my phone on the camera and give us a quick live overview of what's going on within the shop and out the back, if I get a chance to do it. So we'll see how we go. Other than that is all I've got. I've enjoyed the riveting conversation about beds in the chat. It's been lovely. Also enjoyed the conversation about how rubbish the cricket team was. But yeah. So I'm going to go, and everybody, I hope you all have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one, team. Happy fish keeping. Catch you later.